Stadium in the Bronx. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boo, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Pitch coming your way next. On the hill and coming off a great start, Cam Schlittler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go now? Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Number 38, Stephen Kwan.
And we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball.
Yep, that ball went
Today,
out.
a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boo, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
That is third, the catcher.
Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Naylor with a homer in his last game. Man at second. And Naylor swings through that one. Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Joey Cantillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here is Aaron Judge. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Judge comes up empty there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 33rd homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Grisham with a couple of homers in his last game. And there's a foul ball. Got him. Now 2 out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now here is Austin Wells. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Wells working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Two down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. DeLauder has a beat on it, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That one inside, look out. On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first and quickly one away in the second.
The second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball. That's to third. McMahon. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now, Gabriel Arias. Arias launched a homer in his most recent game. Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right there for a strike. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Guardians lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
Ball, that's up there.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Jose Caballero.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Man at second. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Foul ball. Kafis went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to short. Volpe. The throw to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Steven Kwan now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Hey.
Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
On the ground, Chisholm throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time.
Just
that's
missed
down.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Goes down looking. The Guardians go down in order. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 so far. Center field. DeLauder settles under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's one of the best players in the game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Anthony Volpe will hit next. In the air to left center. Kwan on the move to the gap. And the inning is over. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting. He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Jalal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball. That's inside.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. Save!
Hey!
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. The Guardians with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him looking. Guardians strand a couple. They're down 4-0. In the Bronx, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog, repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Every at bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Caballero.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in New York, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Arias, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, C.J. Kafis. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball right field. Judge gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Logan Allen.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Bellinger up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
35, Cody Bellinger.
Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's Judge now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. is hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So up next for New York, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLauder under it. And that is that. The Yanks lead one. They lead 4-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that one fouled off. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Going 2 now. Chopped left side. Fires over to Bellinger. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Oh, 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansarda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
To third. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That one lifted to left. Quan takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batter number 11, shortstop
Anthony Volpe digs in now.
Ball, that's outside.
That smash towards center. DeLauder should have this one. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, it's getting late. We're seeing another gem on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he carved him up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up next for Cleveland, Nolan Jones.
Nope, that's a ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Chop to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 1.
That one ripped.
That ball's
And
foul.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So in now for Cleveland, C.J. Papis. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's to third. Throws to first. That's the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Ryan. Big man.
And that one hit to first. Manzardo takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Rocchio whips it to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 35, Cody.
Back to the top of the order. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So, runner, intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Out to short, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
2 outs, bases full. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fouls away the first offering.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Yankees leave him loaded, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Inside, but in for a strike. Attacked with the sweeper. Swing and a foul out of play. Bird goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Got him. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's a foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Anthony Volpe. Foul ball there. Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off. And there's a base hit to the left. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 13.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Right side, and that's just foul. The Yankees trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play. Up the middle, Rocchio flips it, nicely done for the out. And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. Wells comes round and he scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm, the lead runner at second. McMahon over at first with one away. Out to short. Arias. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Lined into right. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Allen won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. New arm out of the bullpen, Tim Herron.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that's out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 10-2.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
One down, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. For 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Up the middle, Rocchio. Over to first. That takes care of Grisham. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Aye.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
DeLauder,
off the plate,
the
ball
next
1.
to hit, takes outside.
Aye.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one almost got him. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rocchio in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
21 wins in a row. Everyone around this team, the players, the trainers, the clubhouse guys, the fans, they come to the ballpark expecting to see a win night in and night out. They tie the 1935 Chicago Cubs. Can't wait to see if they can get to 22.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.